Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. I'm in the greenhouse today, and I just wanted to share with you my Cherokee purple plant. I planted this on the 19th of January, and for whatever reason, it has grown like crazy, and it's very happy. So I took it out of its little pot that it was in, this size, and I've put it in the next size up. So I think this is a gallon pot. You can see it. It is very, very healthy. I have put it in new soil, and I have fertilized it with the Garden Tone organic all-purpose fertilizer, and then I will be tying it up to this stake to keep it nice and strong. So that's an exciting thing. I also wanted to show you my beautiful sweet pea flowers. I have many cups of them because I just love them. And then I started some out there in the garden in that one bed where I have peas growing. I don't know if you caught that video from a couple days ago. I'm out here in the round garden with my little granddaughters. They're playing farm, and I am raking up the leaves, which are endless. That oak tree there, while it provides a nice shade canopy, the leaves are just relentless, and they come down late, and they don't decay very easily, so it's a bit of a pain. But we've got this one almost raked up. We are getting more and more daffodils popping out. Oh, look at that, the hyacinth. Look at that delicate pink one right there. Can't you just smell that? There's a yellow one and a purple one, and there's a couple more there. I have to give all that credit to my husband. He's been planting bulbs all around the place, and man, what a lovely surprise that is. Thank you, sweetheart. The tea of the day is peach. I've got some rhubarb coming up. This is the rhubarb that I bought, and this rhubarb is the last little bit I have of my mom and dad's heirloom rhubarb. We've lived up in that house for coming on 61 years. And of course this year with my mom passing, things will change once the will is read and probate is done. My younger sister gets the house. So things are going to be different, but we all have a little piece of the land. And we'll just have to learn how to navigate it, manage it, and, you know, it's new. I don't want it to be the normal, but it's sadly the new normal. So this rhubarb is, 60 years old at least. Could have been there before. My neighbor's working outside. Everything's coming alive slowly. It's almost 70 degrees in the greenhouse. I was able to work in here for a little while last night before it got too dark, and I don't know when she did it, but my sweet daughter swept this out again. She's such a great person. We're getting low on soil, so it's time to put in another bag and some vermiculite. I've got the soil in and the vermiculite in, and now it's time to mix it up. I have it stirred up fairly well, and now we have some more beautiful soil to pot up our wonderful seedlings. I have both the windows open so we can get some airflow in here. And look at these crazy seedlings. They're just growing so well. Today, we've definitely got to pot up Aunt Ruby's German green. I see some German pinks back there and German queens, and I need to get to them too. Things are looking pretty full in here. We really, really need that other greenhouse, but as soon as we get it, it's going to take a while to clear the space and to build it, so it's going to take a while before we have another one. Got to get the cups ready to pot up the Aunt Ruby's German Green. So it has nice vermiculite in the wonderful potting soil for drainage. I'm going to add a little bit of garden tone fertilizer. Give it a good shake to mix it around. And then we'll finish filling up the cups. And then we'll water the cups, poke a hole with the dibber, and get our plants in here. We'll make a little hole in each cup for the root to go down in easily. Look at these seedlings. They are very healthy. Got to get them out carefully and then get them planted in a larger pot. So go down in with your dibber and try to loosen the soil. Then take out one seedling. See the good root system? There's a little one hanging on there. So we're going to take that off and put it to the side and give it its own cup. If these are getting kind of leggy, you can take off these leaves here. I think they're some of their first leaves. Perhaps they're true leaves. And then stick it down as far as possible, being very gentle with the stem. And then cover it up like so. Make it secure in there. And then we have to label them, and then we're good to go. I've gone over this before, but what I do on the labels is, of course, put the variety down first. Then this number here is when I planted the seeds, so I know how long it takes to get a tomato seedling about this size. Because today is the 27th of March, so I know that it takes just about 2 full months to get a tomato seedling of this size to be able to plant outside. Now, we can't plant outside for another month and a half, so these guys are going to get pretty big. But I always cover myself by saying it's cheaper than therapy, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get the next one in. Make a deep hole for the root ball. I'm going to have to make this a little bigger. The root ball is bigger. Get that down in there as far as possible. I try not to let the leaves touch the soil. So when these guys here, if you can see them, are kind of close to the soil, then I will trim them off. These aren't too bad. When they start touching the soil, that's when I take them off. And we have another one. You want to separate the roots very carefully and get as much root as you can. That will be very good for that plant. And seed it down in there as far as possible. And these guys are touching the soil. So I am going to get my little snippers and snip them off. Always make sure that you remove the debris so you don't have any bacteria or things growing on the surface. So there we go. Now I just make up 2 more labels for these and then prepare, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, plus the little one. So I will, oh, here's one hiding. I will make up 5 more cups for the Aunt Ruby's German Green, a really wonderful tomato. It's an indeterminate beefsteak, big green tomato, and it's lower in acid, and it just tastes amazingly good. I highly recommend it. Okay, the Aunt Ruby's German Green are now potted up. Just have to make their tags, and we will put them down here on this tray right there like I said, we're running out of room. I might have enough room on these shelves for one, maybe two more trays if I take all my stuff off. So we're really looking forward to that greenhouse. We desperately need it. And I hope you enjoy the whole process of us getting it and setting it up and moving some of these seedlings over there. Well, it's about time for me to take off and go see my friend. And then I'm going to hit the farm store and then head up to my son's house. And we're going to have a nice evening together. We'll play some games and have dinner together. My husband has meetings on Thursday, so we either go to their house or they come to mine. And that's really nice. That way I don't have to be alone. And you know all about that and me and being alone. So thank you for your love and support. I hope you've had a lovely day and that you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next video.